I believe, Sealz the man believes, and this may be controversial, but I love that men should treat their girlfriends as girlfriends, and men should treat their wives as wives, and not the other way around. I believe there should be no confusion in the assignments of those roles and those titles. If you are my girlfriend, you are my girlfriend, not my wife. If you are my wife, you are my wife, not my girlfriend. Now, let me explain why this is so important to be aware of, and why confusing these things can lead to the doom of your relationships. But before I start, make sure you follow me, subscribe, like my stuff, and tell me in the comment section your view on this. If you like understanding the mind of men, good men, decent men, lock in with me, subscribe, all right? So I'm going to give you 5 reasons why I feel like every man should treat his girlfriend as his girlfriend, his wife as his wife, and not the other way around. The first thing I'm gonna bring up is, you know what? I'm gonna bring up a personal experience to lead to the first thing I'm gonna bring up. I remember early on in my career, my work career, my first jab at the corp world, I was working at Sealz, making good money. It was fast paced. I like fast things. So I was good. I was comfortable. And because I was so comfortable in my job responsibilities, I was getting good results. I was making the company a lot of money. I became a leader in my small team, my small group of coworkers. Everyone noticed how well I was doing, how productive I was, including my manager. So I remember one day my manager came up to me. He was like, "Man, you're doing so well. I need to ask you a favor." So I said, sure. I'm young. I want more responsibility. I want to be looked at a higher regard. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. So I started doing salesman work and BDM work. And a BDM stands for Business Development Manager. So the significance of this role is that it's a step up from the role that I was in at that time. I was a salesman, but a BDM is a step up from a salesman. So as a BDM, you make more money. I was doing double the work that I was doing before that offer, but now I'm stressed because I'm doing so much. But guess what? I was not officially a BDM. My manager did not officially offer me that position. I was still a salesman getting paid a salesman salary, but I was not upgraded to a BDM. So then I started to realize, like, dang, am I being used? Is he using my great productivity and my skills to help him and his team? But it's not helping me. I'm not getting paid for this BDM work. I'm getting paid as a salesman, but I'm doing the work of a position that's higher than mine right now. I don't want the responsibilities of something I'm not getting compensated for. And I bring this up because you do not want to be doing the responsibilities of something you're not, of a title you don't have, of a position you're not getting compensated for, because it is not official. If you are his girlfriend, you are his girlfriend, not his wife. If you are doing the things that a wife should be doing as a girlfriend, you're not official with that title as a wife. And 2, you are not being rewarded or compensated as a wife because you are not a wife. There are repercussions of doing something that you are not, and you will soon realize when you're being used. And that is why I believe there needs to be a great separation between girlfriend and wife, because there are different complications, details between the two. For instance, if something was to happen to me as your boyfriend, and let's say I have a lot of money, let's say I'm a billionaire. If something was to happen to me, you would get none of it. That's just one complication of the difference between girlfriend and wife. I'm not trying to go too deep into that, but I'm trying to make you realize the complexity of the two. And that's why I don't believe in treating my girlfriend as my wife until I make her my wife. And that leads me to my next point, and the reason why I believe this. And that is, marriage is a sacred union. It's a sacred thing, and it needs to be treated as such. I see a lot of people these days get married like it's just something to do. Like they just get married like it's just walking in the park. Like, oh, I guess we should get married because we've been together for so long. Not understanding the essence and the true reasons, the real love behind marriage. Yes, there are some business-like details when it comes to marriage, but there are deeper reasons to want to get married to someone. Even on the marriage day, you are making a promise to God that you are going to take care of each other, be there for each other through thick and thin. You are officially becoming one by law. Your things become their things and vice versa. This is a serious thing. This is a serious matter. And because it's so serious, I'm making a promise and a vow to my God that I will protect you forever, create a family, a legacy, not cheat, protect you, provide. Those are serious things. That's not for play, because getting married is significant, man. And I honor that. I honor marriage. That's why I love to see happy, real, and successful marriages, because I know they went through some things, but they made it through. They took the seriousness and the significance of it and kept their vows and made it work, continually making it work every single day. I respect that. I honor that. Marriage is in a way earned. I can never play with that. So if a man is serious about marrying you, he's going to marry you. But if he's not serious, or if he's not ready, then he is not going to. And if that man is not ready to marry you, he should not transfer that significance of marriage, that divinity of marriage, to his girlfriend, because y'all are not there yet. It's okay not to be ready for marriage yet, but it's not okay to take that same significance, like I said, and place it on her and in your relationship. That has to be earned. The next reason why I believe men should treat their girlfriends as girlfriends and wives as wives is because it's better when it's real. It's better when it's official. You know why? Because there's no confusion. There's no wondering. It is what it is. The reality isn't unsure. Like going back to my job experience, I didn't like the feeling I had of doing the work of a BDM because I knew I wasn't a BDM. They didn't make it official with me. And I was doing all the responsibilities of a BDM, but I wasn't getting paid for it. I wasn't getting compensated for it. It wasn't on my title. I couldn't put it on my resume. And that's not a good feeling. It was a feeling of unsure, uncertainty, being misrepresented, feeling iffy. I hated being in a position that wasn't solid, that wasn't official. It's better when it's real. Another thing with me, another mindset I've always had and I've been taught is to live life as if you're rich. Live life as if you're wealthy. Walk around like you've been there. I was taught to always aspire for more because it will inspire me to go after my goals even harder. Like put yourself in a room that you always want to be in. But guess what? I'm not in that room yet. I'm not wealthy yet. I'm not where I'm aspiring to be yet. It's better when I am. It's better when I am in that actual room. It's better when I have accomplished my goals. It's better when it's real. There's nothing better than the real thing, baby. It's okay to aspire and dream, have vision parties and vision boards. You are preparing yourself for that thing, for that reality to become real. But there ain't nothing better when it actually happens. And what a feeling that will be. I don't want to cheapen that. I don't want to cheapen me. I don't want to cheapen my chase to the real. Because when I get to that realness, to that reality, it's going to feel so much better. I will not cheat myself. And that leads me to the next thing, the next reason why I believe the topic of this video, and that is speaking from the mindset and perspective of a man. I want something to work towards. I want a worthy mission. I want to work hard for something that I know will benefit me. And in this case, that is a wife. I want to work towards that. I want to become better. I want to become a better man. I want to get better at communication. I want to get better at working with a partner. Because when I know when I work on those things, I will be better suited to have a wife. Maybe right now I'm not ready for that, but I am working towards that. That is my goal. And I love that process of progress. I love that grind because I believe when I put my all into the process, I appreciate my results even more. Because people who don't appreciate the process, people who cheat the process, when they get that thing that they always wanted, there's a higher chance that they will throw it away. There's a higher chance that they won't really appreciate it. There's a higher chance that they won't take it seriously and will probably move on to something else. And in having my girlfriend, she is helping me in order to be a better husband, to be a better man, to be her husband. I'm learning so many things from the mindset of a woman. That's for me. So I will cheapen myself, my relationship as a man, thinking like a man. I will cheapen my process if I treat my girlfriend as my wife. That is not right to me. That is not right to her. That is not right for us. If you are in a relationship with a dude who is not trying to become better for you, not trying to work on his progress, a dude that does not have a process, then you are with a dude who is stale, a rock, going nowhere. Y'all are just existing. I believe that relationships need to have processes for progress. Otherwise, it is dead. Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all goals? Is this truly worthy to them? And my last take on this, on why men should treat their girlfriends as girlfriends and their wives as wives, and not the other way around, and not treat their girlfriends as wives and their wives as girlfriends, is that if you accept the role of a wife as a girlfriend, you will give yourself a greater chance of being disappointed, of being heartbroken, of wasting your time. Acceptance is a huge part of this. And the awareness of your current state and current reality is the other part. You have to be real with what you are right now. in the position that you have been assigned. You have to be aware and truthful in your role in someone's life. Because if you're not, if you're rejecting the reality, if you're lying to yourself, if you're lying to yourself about your current situation, you're setting yourself up for failure, for heartbreak, for stress. Accept where you are and move accordingly. Evaluate your life. Evaluate your role in people's lives. Even in your job, evaluate your role. What are you doing? Are you doing more than you should be? Are you doing more than what you're being compensated for? Take that information that you have gotten from that and move accordingly. Make the right decision. And this is why it's important to be with someone who is aligned with your goals, aligned with what you want. It's simple. Don't be with a man who does not want to be married if you want to be married. Don't be with a man who wants to get married if you don't want to get married. Because if you do, you're setting yourself up for heartbreak, stress, and wasted time. So I hope y'all appreciate my take on this, coming from the mindset of a man, and I appreciate y'all being here. Peace and blessings. Goodbye.